Hey, what is up guys? Today's a very special day because the CYRAX gameplay trailer finally dropped, and this gameplay trailer is very interesting because not only did we get gameplay for CYRAX, but we also saw a new move for Sub-Zero's cameo, and we even got some more cinematics for the upcoming story mode and this new DLC. So let's start out with CYRAX and her new gameplay. We saw a lot of new combo strings for CYRAX in this trailer, and she seems to utilize her bombs and most of her combo strings in very creative ways and more advanced than any other MK game so far. That includes bombs that track your opponents on the ground floor, and some bombs turns into a propeller that keeps the enemies up in the air, and on top of all that, we finally got to see the net make its comeback in all its glory. And it seems to be a very interesting move because it's not your typical net attack like the cameo version of CYRAX, but rather it seems to make the enemy stuck on the floor as part of a combo string, or pushes the enemies towards the corner of the map. Something interesting that we also saw in the trailer is more fights between CYRAX and Sector, which probably means that their fight will be a pivotal part of the story. The trailer gives a bit more context about the conflict between the two, by saying that Sector is trying to act more superior than CYRAX, and CYRAX of course doesn't take kind to that. This is a very similar plot line that was used in MK9, where CYRAX and Sector were fighting for the bad guys of the story, but Raiden was able to convince CYRAX to fight for the good guys. But ultimately, when Sector caught wind of this, he physically forced CYRAX to become a cyborg and was forced to fight for the Lin Kuei. Now let's talk about the new move that the cameo version of Sub-Zero will get, which we only see one time in this trailer, but it seems to be extremely powerful, as which you can see right here. You will now be able to take a defensive stance, making it where if the enemy attacks you while in that stance, they will become frozen, allowing you to execute a combo. This is really good because they're still continuing to give cameos more moves, especially cameos that aren't that popular in the overall meta, and this is overall a really good thing that NetherRealm is doing, and hopefully they do more of that by the time the actual DLC comes out. I personally want them to buff Striker, but that's just me. We also get to see CYRAX's animality, and it would appear that her animality is turning herself into a giant wasp. Now we don't actually see the wasp killing the enemy, but of course they're saving that for when the actual DLC drops. Now I'm a little late on this, however it would appear that Ed Boon has posted a poll on Twitter asking what type of cameos we would like to see in the future of the game, and of course everybody picked Chucky, and of course Chucky is a very popular requested cameo character for a good while now, ever since the game came out, and it would appear that we can most definitely expect Chucky to become a cameo fighter in the future, whether they decide to actually make a new combat pack or a specialized combat pack for cameos only, we don't know yet. Unfortunately, no cameos are going to be a part of this DLC, and it sucks because the DLC is a bit expensive and we kind of expected cameos to be part of this DLC. But of course, one of the other guest characters that was mentioned in here is Invincible from the show, and I personally am not a fan of this character in a Mortal Kombat game. He seems to be more of an Injustice type of character, if I had to be honest, but we shall see what's in store in the near future. We are expecting to see a trailer for Sector and Noob Saibot pretty soon, considering the DLC is right around the corner, and we can probably expect more cutscenes from the story mode and a more in-depth gameplay trailer for these characters, but for now it seems like this DLC is heading in the right direction, especially because we're getting new maps as well on top of everything. So yeah, overall this trailer was pretty good. They showed quite a bit of new things to come for this DLC, not just CYRAX, and hopefully when we get the new trailers for the other characters, we get to see more new stuff to come for the game. Hopefully a new game mode or something, perhaps tag team mode to keep the game fresh, but I can only dream. So yeah guys, those were my overall thoughts on a new DLC trailer. Let me know what you guys think down in the comment section below, and if you like this video, please make sure to give it a like, and let me know what other characters you would like to see as cameo fighters in the near future. I personally would think that maybe someone like Pinhead would be interesting to see here, but I don't know at this point. Perhaps a returning guest character like Jason and Freddy would be pretty cool, I don't know. But, you know, with that being said, thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.